Hey Leo Virgo, Happy New Year. We are checking out your energies for 2019. Exciting. So, I hope you guys had a nice Christmas and a really nice New Year. We're going to check out your animal spirit guide to start. Okay. You guys have Penguin. The period of darkness you've been experiencing is now passing. That's a really good positive energy. So if you've had a rough go, looks like that period is ending and new things are on the horizon. And what a great way to start a new year. So I don't know why that happened. So we're just going to show you what also came out. Tiger. You've been called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. So, okay. Firstly, some bad times are passing and now you're being called to leadership. So are you asked to be a boss now, a teacher, a spiritual leader? No matter what it is, you need to trust that you're ready to do that. Because I feel like you get that card because there's a hesitation that maybe you don't trust that you're ready. So it looks like things are going really well for you guys. Out of a rut and things are moving ahead quite nicely. So, we're going to start off with your main theme for 2019. You guys have the sun in the reverse and the glow. What an interesting mix. So I feel like there is a really powerful sun energy here. I don't think the sun is negative in a reverse position, except for maybe a lack of innocence. So everything looks really good. And I guess I would see the lack of innocence slightly with the glow, because I think that girl is acting innocent, but she's far less innocent than we can imagine. Okay, so I do feel a definite energy of yin yang here, because the sun is reversed and the glow is upright. Yeah, I just feel like it's an energy of someone probably getting a little older, but still looking to their childish aspects, their youthful aspects. And so they want to go back to their innocence, possibly. That could be. Yeah, like I even get this feeling of born again virgin, that kind of feeling. So Leo Virgo. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Okay, so could be. Whatever it is, it just looks like there's a reevaluation of how things are going. And that is never a bad thing. So we're going to take a look at your opening message for 2019, and you guys have the Little and the King of Cups. So that's an interesting mix. I kind of feel like it's energy where you're not getting as much from this king energy as you would hope. So most likely a love interest or your long-term partner. With the little there, it feels like there's something lacking. And it could be anything. Because the King of Cups is very abundant. He's very solid in his emotions and doesn't have a problem expressing those emotions. With the little there, it's like maybe they're not quite to king status yet, where they're still having problems expressing those emotions, or they're not fully abundant. But that energy is there, so if you don't see it fully happening right now, it may be that it's just coming together. They could still be an energy of a knight or a queen, So maybe that's why it came out. The other thing is the little can mean something about making things small. So like, say a big issue blows out of proportion, this King of Cups has the ability to bring that back down to size. And so I'd say that would be a very strong emotional capability of them, right? So I do like that energy. So hopefully it's not a lacking energy. Okay, so now you're going to check out actions you should take in 2019. So you have the Shield and the Four of Pentacles. So this Four of Pentacles is definitely shielding money. So it looks like it's time to lock and key that bank account or those credit cards, or, you know, like freeze the credit cards, or do something like that, because it looks like it's time to rein it in. So if you feel like you're overspending, time to do that. Especially, I would say, at least the first 3 months of 2019. Get like a little bit of backup going, and then once you feel comfortable again, you'll probably be okay. But on the same note, I would say, like, don't invest in major stocks and that kind of stuff right now either. Of course, that's totally up to you, and I'm not a financial advisor, but that's what I'm seeing in the cards. Like, there's a real need to protect your money right now. So, like, especially if you're investing in things that you can't see, but you can invest in. So it's like paper gold over physical gold, okay? You can buy stock options of paper gold, but you never see gold. Or you can buy physical gold. So what you can't see, I don't think you should invest in that, okay? So that's just what I'm seeing there. So that's an interesting thing. Okay, so now you have obstacles. Wow, this is an interesting mix. You have the maze and the world in the reverse. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of options. And within a maze, I feel like that's where all the obstacles are coming from. And you are going to feel like the world is against you. And I don't think that's necessarily true, but it's just, that's the obstacles that you're going to feel and see. And that energy is going to probably, I don't know, I feel like it's going to cause you to, like, shelter yourself in a way. So you're already protecting your money, and now I feel like you might kind of hermit in a way, even though I don't see that card yet, but maybe that'll come out. So let's take a look at the closing message. You guys have the Watery and the King of Wands. Okay. Very interesting to see the kings on either end. This King of Wands is going to be very emotional and probably not able to keep his emotions together like the King of Cups. So just be wary of that. Like, he's not going to express himself the way you're used to with a King of Cups. And the Watery and the King of Wands also is like a water-fire energy, so anything that matches that. Okay, let's look at it all together here. I feel like some of you are going to have an option between two love interests, and that's going to make you feel like your world is turning upside down. I have a feeling if that's the case, one of them is probably not financially stable, and that's why you feel like you need to shelter your money. Okay, so let's look at your underlying energies and see what else we can find out. You have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Sorry guys, it's so windy, it's knocking things around on my porch. Oh my gosh, hopefully it's all there. And the windy, speaking of wind, why won't that, there we go. So, I feel like there's a lot of aloofness here. There's a lack of planning, there's a lot of flighty energy. It feels like a little bit of disarray in a way too. Like it might be a time to like clean things up. So if you have a closet that's all messed up, it's time to organize that closet. And I feel like those kind of things that you say you plan for it to do it on the weekend, and then you get it all done on the weekend, and then after the weekend it's all done, that kind of a thing where it's like structured and A to B to C kind of a feeling, that's gonna make you feel more organized and like you're planning better, and that's gonna help you with other things. I know it sounds crazy because whatever, it's just a closet, but I feel like it's gonna be one closet and then it's gonna be the next closet, and then once you get that stuff done, you're gonna feel like you've lifted a huge weight off your shoulders. And I feel like then certain things are gonna change. Like the sun is going to be in the upright and the world is going to be in the upright. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's just a little bit of disarray right now. So, good luck for 2019. I will be back for a February reading, and don't forget, if you see the penguin or the tiger, that's a message from your spirit guides at this time, that you need to be aware of what's going on right then. Like, what messages are you getting? What were you thinking about? What songs are playing? You know, like that kind of a thing. So definitely there's a message in there for you. All right? So take care, and we'll talk to you soon.